It looks like everyone can be a coder these days. They cannot be software developers, of course, if they don't know programming languages and don't understand how it works. But they can make code using vibe coding, which is a new buzzword. And we see how new projects pop up here and there because people use AIs to build their applications without even understanding technical difficulties and problems. And then we have this: lost money, exposed API keys, access to paid features without actually paying for it. So is vibe coding a thing? Should we do it? And how it gonna affect the IT market in the future?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of use cases where basically people blindly trusted the output of whatever LLMs or tools they used. They just blindly put them there, and then you end up with very weird things happening where either logs will expose data models or those kind of things, or error messages will contain very confidential information about data structure. Yeah, I guess there is a very big concern about security, because those tools, they don't care, they just give you an answer about something that is functional. And if you're not a pragmatic developer, and you don't pay attention to what you're doing, then you end up just messing up and causing very, very harmful damage, let's say, to the company you're working for or for yourself.
I think vibe coding is nice as of now, as it is implemented now for experimenting, playing around, because you cannot rely on the security without a human touch, and security is just one part. So maybe with time this thing is already getting better and better, and this is gonna change, but who is going to give responsibility to AI? AI is not a person, so it should not be accountable, they say, but this time that you have a big corporate moving fast like banks, that never happened, and now they are doing, and they are bringing the new SQL injection, as in English injection by using Copilot or whatever. It's a big trend, but I think the common sense of security is still there, so you still need a developer that can evaluate things today.
Well, in my opinion, developers should be real developers, be engineers. If you're doing only vibe coding, then you lose the skill sets, you are not thinking, you disconnect your brain, and then you end up just not understanding what you're doing anymore. So in my opinion, yeah, you should be in control of that. You should understand the architecture, you should understand the principles, everything that engineers used to do before that became a trend. Hardcore engineers will remain hardcore engineers, and then you will have all the rest that were there just because they ended up being in this domain. They might become prompt engineers.
I think now everything is still as before. People are responsible for what they deliver and not a computer. But the way of working is changing, and yeah, you never really count lines of code, but if before you did 100, now the expectation will raise 200, 500 or whatever is the line of code, but I don't see somebody creating a pull request. Oh yeah, it's ChatGPT generated, so you can just continue. Maybe on the prototyping for sure, this is gonna change, things are faster. However, you still cannot replace the product owner. What do you want to have? AI product owner is probably going to do a great job, especially Scrum Master roles, that's not really needed. But then when it's time to take important decision and accountability, same as before, you cannot, unless you buy an AI tool, and in the license they are accountable if any error, but I don't think anybody will do that.
I personally think that vibe coding will be used quite a lot, and people will create projects, they will create products, and they will have a lot of problems with this. And just because of this, I see vibe coding as an opportunity for let's say normal developers for new jobs in the future, because somebody should fix what vibe coders will build.